G'day legends, and welcome back to the episode of That Slot Car Bulletin for a Friday. As always, I want to say a massive thank you to you for tuning in regularly. Without your support, without you watching, I'll be sitting here talking to myself like I normally do. But we do have plenty for today's bulletin. Firstly, Full Earth have sent me pictures of their packaging. It looks impressive. Pictures of the car in the packaging, and the car has a name. And yes, we have a sample coming to the channel. Very exciting. Thank you, Full Earth. But we'll kick off with Carrera. And now they've shared, as always they do from the social media team, an epic picture. And it is an epic picture of the 2024 lineup. I think it is anyways. It looks like the 2024 cars that are being released this year. What an epic shot. I wish I had all of those in my collection, which leads to a little bit of a segue about some really exciting news coming out of the Carrera camp in regards to the channel. I have been asking for support moving forward. I am trying to do this channel full time. We don't have a full-time YouTuber or content creator in the slot car world, and I am trying to bring us in line with the other hobbies, you know, RC, Lego, and Carrera have been kind enough to organise through the distributor here in Australia to get me as much product as they can so we can review this for the masses. So it will keep me very busy. I don't know when that's going to kick off, but it will very soon. So I do have a dedicated spot that will be for a Carrera track, because I'm trying to review cars that I get from the manufacturers on their own manufactured truck, which means it's going to leave me less room for bigger tracks in here, but we will have multiple track setups for reviews, proper reviews, which is exciting because we should be doing that on every channel. And unfortunately, we don't have that support at the moment in the hobby, but we're working on it. So thank you, Carrera. And I'll keep you up to date when that is kicking off, because I think I'm going to be a very busy boy. Next up, Slot.it is announcing pre-orders are now open for the Lancia LC2 Monza 1988 car. Wow, what can I say? If you watch the channel, you know I absolutely love Slot.it. The cars perform well, they look good, and Maurizio, the man behind the brand, is a car nut and racer, true and true. So we are getting some good stuff from them. Pre-orders are open. All Slot.it cars sell well. If you haven't tried a Slot.it, I say this every time, this might be the one for you, so check it out. And I will try and get one on the channel for review. I don't know if I'll be able to get any polycar track yet, because I would love to be able to review the polycar Slot.it cars on their own polycar track, but we'll see if I can work that out in the future. But nevertheless, let's see if we can get some Slot.it on the channel. Next up, NSR has announced the release for the highly anticipated, this is their star car of the year. Every brand has sort of a star car. This is their poster car. The Corvette C8R is coming April 2024. Yes, please take my money. You know I love NSR. I say this about every brand, but it's very hard to find a bad brand. I think this is going to be a really good hit in the market. So if you do want one, make sure you check out your local. If you can pre-order it, jump on it. And some news on them as well before we move on to some other cars. Also, NSR has jumped behind the channel for 2024, and we'll be getting some product from them through the distributor here in Australia, which is really exciting news. So thank you, NSR. So hopefully I'm going to be very, very busy very soon and trying to pump out as much content as we can. But let's talk NSR. Oh, my finger. But let's talk NSR cars. We've got some soon to be released. We've got, I don't know if these, can I remember what they look like? Are they renders or are they real pictures? I think these are renders because I can't see the picture in front of me. The Aston Martin Golf. Yes, please. I love Aston Martin. I don't think we see enough Aston Martins in the hobby, especially in golf. Yummy. We've got the Mosley tribute car, very special, of course. The father of NSR, we'll call it. This is the tribute car. Love seeing this. It's continuing year on year, and this is just another way to celebrate. So, yeah, very special car, that one. Well done to NSR. And let's round it out with one of my favorite cars of all time, Porsche. We have a Porsche Giallo Racing Team. I was about to say gelato. No, I am hungry. It's hot in here. Beautiful looking car. So there is 3 renders. I think they're all renders. I'll have to look back at the photos, but yeah, 3 cars coming from NSR. Yeah. Next up, we have Revo Slot showing off 4 liveries of their Corvette. I used to say it was year of the Porsche. We have a lot of Corvettes coming as well. I'm going to still say it's year of the Porsche, but we have 4 liveries here of the Corvette. Not 4, we've got 2 liveries of the same number change and 2 separate liveries. Again, some announcement on BRM Revo Slot. They have also jumped behind the channel through the distributor here, Andrew Lehman. I will be getting some product, which is really good. Hopefully it's regularly, because again, I want to do this full time as much as I can for you legends. So thank you so much to Revo Slot BRM for jumping on board as well. So exciting times for 2024 and exciting cars. If you're a Corvette fan, we've got 4 more to get. So next up, Full Earth. Douglas, the legend, has sent me some photos via email of the packaging, the car, and we are getting one on the channel. I believe I'm getting the first one, and a very big legend in motorsports. Think McLaren, think the head of the F1 team, and that's all I'm going to say. He's getting the second one, so I'm very honored. Thank you, Douglas. We have known about this. Full Earth has been doing the steerable front end with lots of components and ideas that we haven't really seen before. The magnetic style suspension, which I can't wait to get that in my hands. I'm gonna do a full proper review on this because it is a very exciting time for the slot car world. I believe he's using RC style printing, so the way they make the RC parts in the print world. Very exciting, so well done to Douglas. And please support brands like this. Full Earth, he's gone out on his own to do something very incredible. Yes, it's very different, 1/24 scale. I'm so happy he chose that scale. But he's very open to ideas, because I don't think this is the last thing you're gonna see from Full Earth and Douglas the legend, because he's open to ideas. One thing I did throw at him, I don't know if you remember a couple of videos a long time ago, some 143 raceable cars. Yes, we have some incredible 143 cars, but now let's have some ones that we can tune up, maybe even steering front ends, whatever it may be, with the Full Earth touch. Because I think if you look at it, 143 is the biggest selling market when it comes to slot car world. We really should have some cars that the adults, I guess you can say, can play with. So watch this space, but I love this. Well done to Full Earth. Thank you, mate. I'm honored. Yes, there'll be reviews done on this thing. I can't wait to show the components. I'm excited. It looks good. It looks really good.
And in true Aussie fashion, unfortunately, it's too hot to continue the news in the shed, so I've moved inside to finish off the news. Brand new stuff from Advanced Slot, the Nissan 240 RS in 2 liveries. Big fan of this. I can't wait to see this one come out. I'm trying to get my hands on some samples for Australia. Advanced Slot is a bit tricky to get down under, so watch this space. But I think the JDM scene is here to stay, and the 240 RS by Advanced Slot I think is a really good move. And something really amazing that I stumbled across on Instagram, Velocity Slot. Now, there's a big discussion at the moment in regards to brush versus brushless. Well, these legends have come up with a pretty cool little idea. It is an adapter for short and long cams, so you can actually put the brushless motor in and fit it to your chassis, thinking that your chassis has a long or short can in it, but it doesn't. It has a brushless motor. So really smart. These look like they're 3D printed. Again, this hobby just keeps innovating. Velocity Slot, hat off to you. Jump over to Instagram and please follow them. I have. They've only just started up the Instagram page, because if they're this smart to think of something this simple, what will be next?
And next up, track of the week. I could not give track of the week to RTS Racetrack Scenics. They dropped their promotion videos during the week. Area 51, George the Legend has done a live about it. He has got this track as well. There's 2 of these floating around, one at RTS's headquarters and one for Area 51, which I think is the perfect person to have this track. It looks incredible. Off the shelf, there's 3 designs. If you haven't seen my video, I will link it. It was just a reaction video, but with some information. Of course, it's available in America. Worldwide, I guess it's going to be very tricky. Tracks are heavy, but these are modular style tracks. They're printed in sections. You can either get them braided, braid them yourself, braid the full track, braid the sections. I like this. This is a new way of track design. This is buy it to your budget. Should we trademark that? Buy it to your budget. There you go. So there you go, track of the week, RTS. It looks buttery smooth. One day if I visit America again, maybe I should go around there and give the boys at RTS a race. So that's wrap on Friday's edition of That Slot Car Bulletin. I want to thank you all. Thank you? Thank you. I want to thank you all for tuning in regularly. Without your support, I wouldn't be doing it, so thank you very much. And I do want to thank the brands who have now jumped on board. I won't lie, the channel is touch and go at the moment. I am trying to do this full time, but of course, and I'm not asking the brands for money, I just need the support of the product. Without having the product here, I can't afford to buy it all. And I do want to give the world a full-time content reviewer. That's what I'm trying to achieve. I want the slot car world to have a full-time content viewer. Please support the other channels. I might not mention everyone's channel on here, but please support them all, because they are all doing a part to make, I guess, when you search slot cars on the YouTube forums, the YouTube algorithm, it finds us, because it is a very niche hobby. I am starting up a second channel with other hobbies. I do want to dedicate one channel to slot cars. That is my passion. I have been building some tracks. I've got the Mini Z track that arrived yesterday. All this stuff I'm buying is very budget. I am trying to build a epic hobby shed on a budget. So you will see some videos pop up on the second channel. The reason for that is I do have other passions, but I'm hoping that you sort of jump over to this channel as well, because this is my passion. I love slot cars. My finger got stuck in the airbrush. But as always, at That Slot Car Guy on Instagram, YouTube, and all those great places. As always, be safe, take care, support your local, and bye! And this is who's making all the noise under the desk. So hello, that slot car dog. Where are you going? Come back. Do you want to play slot cars? Do you like slot cars? You're eating fluff. Get back to fluff. Bring me the fluff. They say don't work with children or animals.